know, whenever the Gracie Barra Derby team walk out, the crowd makes some noise.
Oh, wow. It's going to be like home cooking for him at this point because they bring so many people.
2-0 in Almighty is George Young with a 2-0 record overall. 3-3 for Ayoub Dahech, the Hammond North Wales fighter. Dahech in the black shorts trimmed with the orange, and Young in the black Gracie Barra shorts.
And he's just stalking Dahech, just there. Stalking him around the cage, winding up big on those kicks.
Strong body shot there.
Beautiful hook cross, leg to stumbling him.
And we've seen George, one of those fighters from Gracie Barra we've seen in trouble before, but finds a way to win.
He does, he does.
And now he's in close on Ayoub, stepping behind, trying to drag his man down to the mat.
And I mean, nobody had complained being in this position versus being in the position he was in like 30 seconds ago. But especially George Young in a grappling position now. It's going to be like Christmas time for him.
Yeah. And it is almost like the Gracie Barra Derby. They just have no fear of the stand-up because, well, if you want to take me to the floor, okay.
Yeah, punch me. I'll fall to the floor. Come in my guard.
Ayoub Dahech trying very hard to, and he does, he separates.
Beautiful.
Oh.
And he's got some power as Dahech.
It was a
beautiful body kick.
And he goes back to the body, and you can see straight away George is bringing that. And again, it's going to be a TKO through, but look at the welt.
Now Ayoub needs
to
get
just
up.
Go away. Let him
up.
stand back up and continue to, because on his feet, he has dropped him any number of times. Just ask him to get back up.
Let him stand up at this point.
Oh.
You do not want to play that game with George Young. I know he's hurt.
But again, we've seen him hurt before, and we've seen him.
And he pulls him into the butterflies. Look at him stepping the leg up.
I tell you, if he manages,
isolating the arm.
If he manages to get an armbar triangle now. Oh, it's another, that's a stiff jab that got through.
Heard that through the bottom of the
Let
face.
him up, yes he does, he lets him up.
And look at the welt on the right side of George Young.
And I think that came from the first one, the first big body shot. And you can see how tight he's got his elbow in, but tries to get the clinch. And surely, if you're Ayoub Dahech now, you got a target. Just start aiming for it.
I'd go left hand, left kick to the body, get his right arm high, follow through with the leg. That's it. Just touch him and it's yours. But Young, what a survivor.
Oh, he can. Again, this young man is as tough as they come, but that midsection has taken a whooping. Woo. Like, could we, you know, a cracked rib? Nah.
I don't know. He's either got a wicked game face. If it's cracked rib, he's got a great poker face.
Like, he has taken some shots to the butt, but still coming forward.
But the cross, the left cross of Ayoub is.
Here we're going to get the body shot again.
I'd just like to see him mix it up, maybe chip away at the inside of the leg a little bit, you know, because as you can see, Young is preparing for that body shot.
But it's dropped him three times now.
Yeah. I mean, as far as that's everything you can do in a round besides get the knockout.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side, Young's still in this.
And that's it.
And that's scary in itself.
And that's scary in itself
because he figures things out and he finds a way.
Well, here we go again.
And we're going to find out if he fights for the crowd right now because they're behind him every step of the way.
Oh, absolutely. You would suggest that George probably has to be the one pushing forward. It's probably not best to, I mean, no, I'm not coming down there to you.
Ayoub just talking to him, letting him know that, you know, I'm dictating this. Now, at this point, you're going to make a decision because every second spent on the floor here, yes, he's losing, but he's recovering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ayoub needs to make a decision and either get all the way in or all the way out and let him stand back up.
I don't think it's going to be long before Greg Lawrence, our referee, decides that maybe a stand-up's in order. But while he keeps chipping away, it's hard to stand someone up who's punishing somebody to the legs, isn't it?
And look at the welt developing on his leg. I mean, we haven't seen any leg kicks from standing. These are all from the ground.
Yes.
They're effective if you can get them off.
Stepped over, but has he stepped himself into us? Has he stepped himself into a leg lock position?
Oh, these are thudding blows. He carries so much power.
But that leg is still tied up. He can't put his fingers in the cage.
But he can rest against the cage. And he just shrugs that off. Now, he doesn't want to go down. And he's going for the Achilles lock here, but the toes turned in. You want it flat.
You can tell by the look that Ayoub gave his corner that now we're all right here at the moment, but just, you're going to stand over, you're going to bring him up to his feet.
He says, do you want him standing up? He's like, yeah, go on,
yeah, go on. It's like he was ordering another side with his tea.
What can Young do here? We've seen him down. We've seen him beaten.
I don't think he's going to, well, a Hail Mary knockout perhaps, but I would suggest get in top position.
Yeah. Because the confidence is growing in Ayoub right now.
Absolutely. And he knows he can hurt him. He's hurt him with body shots, leg kicks.
He acknowledges an eye poke. He acknowledges the eye poke and kind of stands back there. Good sportsmanship. You can be in the moment, you can be showboating, you can be talking to your man, but you know.
I'm of the belief unless the referee tells you to stop, just punch him.
Yeah, but you know, as a fighter, I wouldn't want. Me personally, I can't speak for everyone, and yeah, you go until the bell, you go until you stop. But if I actively know that I've got someone in the eyes, I'm going to step back, defend myself intelligently, because he ain't going to come at me if he's being poked in the eye.
And let the referee make that decision. Yeah, fair enough.
Because I wouldn't want to knock someone out.
You're a nice guy.
That.
I don't know what it feels like to knock someone out. I will never know. But even if they, if I had to do it and they only had one eye, and I'd do it.
It feels good, but it is a sport.
Absolutely. Frenetic end to that second.
And I'd like to think, you know, through all my lot of jokes and everything, I've shown some sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
I can speak on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship, isn't there? Yeah. Sportsmanship's for you after you've won, right?
Yeah, but martial arts is about honor and respect.
True enough.
Hey, part of MMA is martial arts, right?
Absolutely. So what are you saying if you're in George Young's corner now?
I'm wanting him to... So, there's two major weapons that are coming from Ayoub right now. And that's the left cross. He's a southie. Left cross. Left body kick. Now, the blast double is there for an orthodox against a southpaw.
Yeah.
But it does mean attacking towards the back leg, the power leg of Ayoub, the one that he's dropped in with, which can be off-putting in itself. But if he can time a slip off the cross and get in there on the legs, maybe he can take top position. But one thing I've not seen much from George Young is top position.
No.
I've seen a lot of great back work.
Yep.
Not seen a lot of top position, so I don't know if that's in his arsenal. I'm going to say it is, but you don't know whether it's like his go-to thing.
There's still a lot of movement from George.
Yeah, he's not out of the fight. Nice head movement there by George. But then there's the equalizer, which is that left hand and that left kick.
Yeah, he's found a real home for that body kick, hasn't he?
Yep.
And jumping in and then short little duck the toes into the breadbasket there.
The last person that I saw looking like Ayoub there was Ali Mutamed from 1FC, an old training partner of mine from my Thailand days. and just the power that he hits with for such a small guy. That's Ali Muhammad all over.
Well, him now locked down in that border guard.
This is it. Now, George Young has all the tricks and more from a bottom position. Look at him rolling for the legs straight away. Looking to turn inwards, maybe straighten out into an Achilles lock. Loses his footing a little bit. Now, feinting that knee bar and turning straight is a good way to capture the knee bar. Very, very, very. Yeah. Unless you're good at knee bars, you stay away from knee bars.
Well, a minute and a half left in this fight for George Young to turn it around, and if anybody can in 90 seconds, we know it's him.
Yeah, we've seen come from behind wins before in spectacular fashion, but I don't want to say it's written in stone right now, but he's on his back foot.
Yeah.
Ayoub stalking him with confidence, but also caution. Confidence and caution, you know.
And he just decides, I want to disengage, and does.
Yeah.
Walks to the center of the octagon. And yeah, there's nothing coming from George Young at the moment.
No,
it's circle.
Yeah.
Throws out that jab.
But if you're Ayoub, that's dangerous. Oh, no, that's dangerous if you're Ayoub.
Ayoub really just looking to measure and pick his shots now with just over 30 seconds left in this third and final round. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to my corner and have a chat. I think he knows that it's all on George.
Yeah. And he's talking to George's corner. Let's keep it in the cage.
That's right.
I like confidence, but there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness.
10 seconds left, and you just don't see that Hail Mary coming in the next 5 seconds for
you never do until it
for
comes.
young George Young.
But what a fight. I mean, we know that George has the skills, right? He's been here, he's done it. Tonight he showed that he had heart. He had a way out a few times.
Yeah,
and he got back up and he fought. Ayoub on the other hand. Wow.
And it goes to show a little bit that, you know, sometimes there's still no substitute for experience. No. 7 amateur fights now for Ayoub, just the 3rd for young George Young.
Yeah, but Ayoub is something. That power.
Yeah, you'd think George is going to be sore for a couple of days after this one. Mr. Seth Khan is in the cage. He's about to make it official. Before he does, we give a quick shout out to Eric's Fight Gear, Vulcanite, DN4 Photography, and MMA Reloaded.
Fighters to the center of the cage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hardcore rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this in favor of your winner. In the red corner, Ayoub Dahech. Please show your appreciation for George Young.